tertiary institutions, you pay no admission fee.
Nananom, honorable members of parliament, municipal and chief executives, heads of departments, our revered religious and traditional leaders, representatives of civil society and the media. And as Western North Regional Minister, me Mrameda Yurabi Eddie. Ewo Drabuso, Ewo Western North Region ha. Regional Agudie, any ma bibre Ewo ha. Nafi Yewo and Krofua, Omoy Kradu, se Ombeboa Yura no, Amaya Chichre or Maino. And I need just some to see. Say, Obia, Oda Sunko, Ewo, or Mayimo Aba Abedru, ya Asasi, Yeso. Obia, or any papi bray, Anam, said Yananum, Eka, say, Utie, Obia, Asemno. And Western North Region 4, Yanya Aquanya, say, Oni Emra. Emesia. Na oye obia onye only say oye ye Fourth Republic you know oye president otoso ensia nemo oye obia wabebu oman no da na Ghana fo ehu ni modimbo ehu na ahobrasie ene say de osiye ni eduma no Yasan atu yensa afreno se omra emedi oman so emaye sa asebi asemwa in Africa any mia bibre enter AC na yewura no ayo bi anyame asiesie no sonko se de yen papa asofo any ye papa mpanifo muslimifo begina ha eka ye no yewura na mebeda na di no Emre bia se yeshia na obeda pani adia ehwe se onya bre na ohwe na bakosemu ohwe aduma waye ne modimbo na oba odi adubia na ene adumadi amba bedi no aya mre adentia wonwa edi kan no akan se ni nyina ekwan a wahyasie ebu oman no na enya nwanwa. If you say Western North Region ha, ena yewura no ba ha, Western North Region e kan kire say oye ajenkwa. Yeshia Western North Region e kan say oye ajenkwa. Na ampa yeto aba no ewie pe na obia owo ani ehwe sede mframa ebo Ghana no etie na ampa say yewura no oye ajenkwa. Ye waye Efan Western North Region, ya kwine, and it's ready or this seed and so now it's a sharp wash as ye the oil, Nanum Aka, Segasi canina at a year, every boy. And you know, Nipati to ya, Meka Nasimi, a Ghana for Ankasa to the Dinse, or Sia, or ye. You say, Oka, obey ye. Or not, and then I weary. Manya akwanya say menanadi enchire yina anuanom enye obi ase yankasa yemfa ensembo na yina sorry yemfa mubika Asia yewura His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama.
Media Regional Minister Midawase. Yeah, Nana Ukuria Hinkai or Tosumienu Bonzai, Chief Ene Krunchingene of Security Traditional Council. Odia Hohoya JB II, our year President of National House of Chiefs. The Honorable Nananum ene nanahema moa omoha. The Honorable Michael Edu, or a member of Council of State, the regional minister and ministers of state, the national chairman and the general secretary of NDC, the MP4 municipal and district chief executives, regional executives and functionaries of the NDC, government appointees, any former government appointees, heads of security services, any government departments, the clergy and imams, representatives of invited organizations, Memma School for Ambosumabaha, friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, the good people of Western and North region. Michiamunina. Muhu Yahania Yamania Eyetiawa Yanante Ghana regions ha Edunum 12 make us say Aka regions 4 Yede and Nase Ebeko. And if you have your Ashanti region at China, if you are your Eastern region, na Nikatokra a Oti. Into a ne Uhu Yahana near the Bayane and Asian for that Tradian Ponyankupon Assay say or share your so election the trim one Mabasabasa BNC. Our share Ghana so a bra election neighbor na ubia ewa yemshishie se basabasa yobi beba and so Nyankopon adomunti Ghana yetu aba asundremu ede yentumapa efrai na ohwe abato ayeto no yeto ye no enkudemde no ayedi ye no senya osofo kan no senya nyame a Yemhu se esi wo Ghana hada. If we say we share abatwa yeto maame ene we share seats ene NDC kuta wo parliament na nya dia esi e wo Ghana bakosem year for republic. Na we share sa abana yenya no na Western North na mu dendende ozomo kahubi. Enetimi abasa entimi baya ahobrasim me base me bedamu ase nyame hiramu na me hyamo bo senior campaign mo me hyamo bo se cake na eye oman cake no ya de sikan betwitwa na ya cha me hyamo bo se Western North mo so mo sabeka mo chefa. Enti we de mesre ensentro for ha Ghana fo nyina so na etie enti mesre na ne aka no maka no brofo mu se na be ya obi abetibi. Let me begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to the chiefs and people of the Western North region for the warm hospitality extended to me and my delegation since our arrival here in Drabuso. Your generous welcome today, marked by colorful culture and genuine affection, has touched my heart. This visit is part of my nationwide tour to personally thank the people of Ghana for the overwhelming confidence reposed in me and the National Democratic Congress and our members of parliament during the December 2024 general elections. In particularly, I want to commend the people of 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗀, Bodi, 𝗥𝗲𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗲𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 firm behind the NDC. You have spoken clearly, and we have heard you, and we appreciate, and will do the needful. Nananu, I've heard your concerns about the roads connecting our farming communities and our markets. These roads are vital arteries for moving cocoa, timber, food products, and people across our country. They are not a luxury, they are a necessity. And I assure you that these projects have been fully captured under our $10 billion Big Push infrastructure program. This is a program to commit at least $2 billion every year in infrastructure development, and we have begun to roll it out in the 2025 budget. We are committing resources and technical teams to ensure that these roads are completed on schedule. I've directed the Ministry of Roads and Highways to prioritize these roads and return contractors to site to work without further delay. The Honorable Finance Minister has also assured that the resources are available to reconstruct these roads. And he has said that for any contractor who works on the Big Push projects, if you present your certificates within 2 weeks, you'll be paid. So money is not going to be a problem. So Nananum, if we start the Big Push and we cut short, if the contractor is not working, it's not because we are not paying him. Then there must be something else wrong. Roads such as the 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗀, 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗰𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗀𝗃, 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗀𝗃𝗲𝗀, and deteriorated feeder roads across 𝗪𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗀, 𝗪𝗲𝗀𝗃𝗲𝗀, Bonzan, Esam, and Bia West are all slated for reconstruction. When it comes to cocoa production, Western North is a leader. Indeed, the people of this region are the backbone of Ghana's cocoa production. But I'm aware of the hardships our cocoa farmers face: low prices, inadequate extension services, and delays in the distribution of cocoa inputs. And so let me be clear today, we will ensure our commitment to pay our farmers 70% of the world market price of cocoa. The sweat of our cocoa farmers deserves dignity and a fair reward. We've also restructured the cocoa rehabilitation program, especially in Bia and 𝗪𝗪𝗃𝗃 areas, where swelling shoots and old trees have drastically reduced cocoa yields. Under the new leadership of the Ghana Cocoa Board, they will prioritize the distribution of improved seeds, regular extension support, and proper compensation for rehabilitated cocoa farms. And to our young people, I say the Feed Ghana program is meant for you. This program includes land preparation services, irrigation systems, youth block farms, and guaranteed market linkages. If you're interested in agriculture, the government will support you no matter what your background. Our forests, rivers, and green belts are national treasures. But we are alarmed by the environmental destruction that is reported across Awaso, Dadieso, and Nsefia-Anwianso, mainly due to illegal mining. I must be honest, this is a national emergency. The National Task Force will continue its efforts to halt illegal mining in our forest reserves and on our water bodies. I've also noted the activities of illegal anti-galamsey task forces that go around extorting money from legitimate small-scale mining companies. I've requested that the authorities arrest and prosecute any individuals involved in this illegal anti-galamsey activity. In addition, we are establishing a forward operating base of the Ghana Armed Forces in Ponikrom, as requested by Nananum, to respond swiftly to security threats and border-related crimes. Peace is a precondition for development. In many of our towns, Bodi, Adabokrom, Dadieso, Esam, Debiso, people have to travel long distances for basic health care. During the campaign, we promised a modern regional hospital for all the newly created regions. High schools such as the Sifioso SHS, the Bodi SHS, the 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗲𝗃𝗃 SHS with improved facilities and boarding infrastructure under the Free Secondary School Education Plus policy. And to my students from 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗲 Senior High School, when I landed with the helicopter, they were shouting at me, "We want school bus, we want school bus." 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗲 Senior High, I promise you I'll send you a school bus. Housing for the people, low-cost housing. We know that housing pressures have become a major headache for the Ghanaian working class. And therefore, we have a housing project that will be rolled out in the district capitals of the nation. And so I appeal to traditional leaders and property owners to exercise restraint. We're going to roll out the low-cost housing for public sector workers scheme with a focus on regional and district capitals. Under this scheme, the government will partner with workers' unions and financial institutions to construct decent, low-cost rental and rent-to-own housing units for health workers, teachers, and other public sector workers. Persons who have between 15 and 20 years to retire can apply to own one of the houses. If you want to own it where you are working, when we finish the house, you can live in it, and then you pay little by little till you own it. We will deduct it from your salary every month, and by the time you are going on retirement, you own the house, and you don't have to go to your family house and go and quarrel with your relatives about your grandmother's room and whose room was this. Under sports and recreation, modern sports stadia are to be built for the 6 new regions and other regions that do not have them. As I speak, the Minister of Sports and Recreation is overseeing the design of modern sports stadia for the 6 new regions and the regions that don't have them. And so Western North is going to receive a modern sports stadium. We also promised to decentralize recruitment into the security services. And so we're waiting for financial clearance from the Minister of Finance. And when we get it, every region is going to have a quota to send our young people to serve in the security services. Nananom, ladies and gentlemen, this region has vast potential in agro-processing, in timber, ceramics, cocoa, oil palm, and tourism. Under the Accelerated Industrialization and Trade Program, we're creating investment incentives to attract agro-processing firms to the Western North region. In particular, in cocoa processing, palm oil milling, rice milling, timber value addition. These are all areas that we're prioritizing. And these initiatives will create jobs for young people across this region. Government plans to invest in collaboration with the African Development Bank and other international partners to cultivate 200,000 hectares of oil palm across the country. The Western North region is going to play a crucial role in this project. When the time comes, I'll appeal to Nananomo to release land for us to do the oil palm program. The Youth Enterprise and Employment Scheme will also be launched here by September to support at least 1,000 young people with training, startup capital, and mentoring. The Minister of Finance has also released 25 million cedis for payment of allowances to assembly members for the first quarter of 2025. So assembly members, your allowances for the first quarter, which amounts to 25 million, has been sent to your district assemblies, and so you will soon receive your money. I've already Nana already spoke about the no fee stress policy, and we promise that students who gain admission to first year will be relieved of academic fees. And so the portal is open, and so if you haven't registered on the portal yet, you should register. If you paid your academic fees, it will be refunded to you on your Momo number. And from September, you won't have to pay. The money will be paid by the student loan scheme on your behalf to the school. And so parents know that the money you paid is being refunded to your children. As part of our commitment to inclusive governance and recognizing the tremendous human resource potential of the Western North region, I'm pleased to highlight the appointment of several distinguished sons and daughters of this region to key positions of national responsibility. These include the Honorable 𝗥𝗵𝗺𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗀 as Minister for Health, the Honorable 𝗪𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗀 as Deputy Minister for Trade, Agribusiness and Industry, Nana 𝗪𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗀 II as Board Chairman of the Ghana National Fire Service. Others are 𝗥cie 𝘆𝗹, Deputy CEO of Ghana Post, 𝗪𝗲𝗰𝗺𝗺𝗃𝗀𝗃, Deputy CEO of Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company, 𝗥𝗲𝗰𝗺𝗺𝗃𝗃𝗀, Board Chairman of Metro Mass Transit Limited, Francis Kojoata, CEO of Ghana Export Promotion Agency, Paul Evans Edu, Ghana's Ambassador to Kenya, In addition, the region is ably represented by Robert Kofi Adjekum on the Traditional Medicines Practice Council, Honorable Mustapha Tanko Amadu, MP, on the board of the National Ambulance Service, Honorable Oscar Ofori-Labi, MP, on the board of the Allied Health Professions Council, also Honorable Mary Ampong on the Local Government Service Council, Honorable George Dankwa Ofori on the Mental Health Authority, Honorable Matthias 𝗥𝗵𝗺𝗃𝗀 on the board of the Ghana Water Company Limited, Dr. Felix Nelson Amoakum on the board of Takoradi Technical University, Joseph Yensu on the Council of Akintin-Apia-Minka University of Skills Training and Entrepreneurial Development, Amanfo Theophilus Bechi on the Ghana Hydrological Authority Board, and other boards and institutions. Let me conclude by saying that I'm deeply moved by the faith you have placed in my leadership and that of the NDC. You have given us the responsibility to serve you, and we shall do so with humility, transparency, and commitment. And I pledge to you that we shall not disappoint you. We are resetting Ghana's development agenda, not with empty slogans, but with action. We will fight poverty, we will reduce inequality, we will restore accountability, and we will build a country that works for everyone and not just a few people. To the chiefs and people of the Western North region, I thank you for your unwavering support, your patience, and your hope. Together, let us build a new Ghana, a Ghana of fairness, a Ghana of jobs, justice, and shared prosperity. I thank you for your kind attention. May God bless our beloved nation Ghana and make our nation great and strong. Thank you very much. Mesdames, Messieurs.
Thank you very much, His Excellency, the President of the Republic. Indeed, Western North is also grateful, and we are forever